Good morning, everyone. Brian here with BMK Retro Gaming. This morning I have a review for you guys of the Atari VCS 2600 homebrew game, Rescue. Now, it's a pretty old one, coming from 1998 by, let me see again. Well, the cartridge was made by Hozer Video Games, I think it says. Hozer. Okay, and it was developed by Greg Troutman. I love fishing and I love trout, but haven't heard it as part of a person's name much. Anyway, here we go with the physical cartridge. You guys have to excuse me, it's very reflective, so it may be a bit hard to see clear. Yeah, that's a tough color to keep that glare off of for a cartridge label, but it is a nice looking one in general. It's Rescue with a exclamation point. And that was the cartridge itself. Yeah, it just came with the cartridge and manual, which here is the manual generally. If you include the front and back page, it has 2 inside for 4. Which, dadgum, that's reflective too, isn't it? Let's see, you have, object of the game, which is to pilot your lander craft down onto the platforms and a colonist will run to you and get on board. Take off and bring him back to the mothership safely. You can only carry 1 colonist at a time, so you need to make a complete round trip for each one. You start out with 4 lander vehicles, continue saving colonists until you crash your last lander, at which time it's game over. If you fail to save at least one of the 3 colonists during one round, e.g. they all die during your rescue efforts, it's also game over regardless of how many landers you have in reserve. Consider your pilot's license revoked. Yeah, I would too if I couldn't save at least one person. And let's see, we also have controls, the screen, scoring, which interestingly enough, it says here the colonist on the center platform is worth 5 points. The left platform is the medium one and is worth 15 points, while the small platform on the right is worth 50 points. Interesting point system. A 250-point perfect score bonus is awarded for returning all 3 colonists safely to the mothership. And you receive 1 point for each unit of fuel you have remaining at the end of the round. You also receive a bonus for each colonist safely returned to the mothership. This final bonus varies depending on the round you have just played. Okay. You have to avoid asteroids and enemy spaceships. Anyway, it's got about 6 different tips for how to you can reach for how to win. Anyway, you can reach the author Greg Troutman of Whatware Software at more@crl.com. Okay. Hozer Video can be found at www.hozervideo.com. You know, before this game I hadn't really heard of them. I'm going to have to check them out later. Anyway, from 1998, and I'll say this, it's a fairly simple game in concept and all, but I found it to be pretty challenging. As a matter of fact, when I was ordering it, the literally part of his or Hoser Games line on the eBay listing is it's easier than it sounds. And well, I found out pretty fast it is a lot easier than it sounds. So it's a pretty simple game, but it's got a good degree of challenge to it, and I think you guys are going to find out that it's one of those that you could probably keep coming back to. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and get set up with my Hypercam Retron 77, which, yes, by the way, it does work with, for those who might be interested in knowing that. And we're going to get into some gameplay. Okay, so here we go. Okay, here we go. I'm going to go ahead and reset. It's another loud one. Okay, you go ahead and press the button to get allow you to get to launch. You just press the button, and then your fire button is your thrust. Not being killed that easily, thank you. Also, you do not want to kill a colonist by landing on them. Land on the colonists and they die, and you're kind of screwed. Oh, come on. As advertised. A lot easier. Sounds easier than it is. A lot easier. Sounds a lot easier. Now I know I've gotten around to rescuing at least one colonist before this stupid thing would cooperate and let me go ahead and have one. Don't kill me off on the first friggin' round like that. I don't play that bull. There we go. Okay, almost. Stupid flies trying to get on my screen. Well, came closer than not, but no cigar. We're going to rescue at least one colonist without dying. I don't think so. few times now. I'm not going to sit here and play with you all friggin' day. For nothing. There we go. You have to be friggin' kidding me. That went beside me. Hell. Didn't even make contact. Again, far easier than it sounds. Or sounds far easier than it is. I can attest to that with no big problem. Come on. Come on, hey, how stupid can you be, silly colonist? Hell. Gonna get right under and die for being too eager to get rescued? That's just idiotic. That's a bit too idiotic for me. That I should let the little cretin die. I'm right there, and this fool wants to get right in there and be crushed. What an idiot. I had full thrust on. That's not fair. I didn't ask for a reset anyway. Glitching out on my games. Again, this video is not over with until I have rescued at least one colonist, so deal with it. I know I've done this a few times already. Not that freaking difficult. That's an asteroid, not even a spaceship. Come the freak on. Stupid suicidal colonists, stop trying to kill yourself by being overeager. I put trust on that, so stop. I want this video to last all morning, but if needs be, it will. Thank you, so we're through step 1. Get out of here. And there we go, there's one colonist rescued. At long last. Oh no you don't. Get out of the way. Okay, fine, stupid. You don't want to be rescued, your problem. Well, so we got to round 2 with a minor bonus. See, up to 50 points, not so bad, I would guess. That's 2. Darn, I forgot about the last one. Damn. What the hell could I have hit there? Okay, so a 70-point total. Anyway, I guess you guys have the idea with the gameplay. Okay, so that was Rescue, 1998. Atari VCS 2600 Homebrew game by Greg Troutman and published by Hoser Games. As advertised, it is definitely easier, definitely sounds easier than it is. Though, as you guys saw, once I got it going, it's really, and you get into a little bit of a groove with it, you start to get somewhere with it. Anyone who can the gameplay, as you guys saw too, is very simple, but anybody who can appreciate a good stiff challenge could probably find this game to be very interesting. And I'm sure, you know, since you're going to be doing the same thing each round, that it could get to be monotonous, repetitive, and boring after long enough. But some people do really enjoy that type of challenge, just trying your best to get through something that is very difficult. Some, like myself, get very frustrated. You guys obviously heard me going off on it some. My subscribers, Tarsarchus, I'm pretty sure that you'll have gotten a real laugh fest out of that. But hey, to entertain is one of my purposes, as well as to inform. And to just share a great love of retro gaming. Particularly very old school retro gaming, second generation, third generation, as my favorite. Much as some of my many compatriots and friends happen to enjoy doing as well. Anyway, if you guys take a look, I'm not going to include a link because it'd be a little bit too specific for even my taste, but the copies of this game can still be found available on eBay, so if you guys are interested, go ahead and take a look for it on eBay. The seller I got mine from still had more than 10 copies available, which probably means they can keep manufacturing and sending them out, so. And I forget what all it was after shipping, taxes, whatever, but the game is a very affordable homebrew game, as at the base price it was only $20, so not bad at all. Anyway, if you guys enjoy my channel's content, please like, share, and subscribe. Unfortunately, I looked, and almost every other game for the Atari VCS 2600, including some for other Atari systems and such, came up with Rescue in the title, but not this one, so among my preferred YouTubers and friends, or otherwise, so as it goes, I think this may well be YouTube's very first video review of this game. Which would be a nice first for me, I guess. Kind of makes sense, since the game was finished development and published in 1998, and YouTube did not really launch until 2005. Might have just been overlooked. But hey, if we're first, give it to BMK Retro Gaming for going ahead and getting it out there. Maybe somebody else will be inspired to do further video reviews of this game, because although, again, like I said, a very simple homebrew game, it is pretty fun and has its attractiveness factor to it. Anyway, you got unfortunately, like I said, that'll mean I don't have any recommendations or links on it. But otherwise, you guys take care, have a good morning, and I will see you again in my next video.